All right, good morning, South Texas. Hope your day is going well. It is a nice start to our day, a little bit on the warm and humid side though, and allergens, well, they're going to be a little bit of an issue as we head throughout today. Mold's coming in at a heavy amount, fall elm coming in at a light amount. So may deal with a little bit of allergies today. I see a few people already saying we need the rain. Yeah, we could use some rain, but of course rain also allows those molds to spike, so it could be a little bit of an annoyance even with that rain, but we really do need the rain. That is exactly right. Right now, temperatures outside sitting in the 80s to 90s across the region. Of course, we are expecting a higher temperature than 81 today. That's just what the National Weather Service recorded earlier on. The average high for this time of year, we're now down to 93 as the average high. Of course, we peak as the hottest time of the year during the early part of August, where our average is 97, but we just continue to see this downward trend here as we make our way into the fall and winter months. So 104 is the record high that was set back in 2000 for today, and we're not going to be anywhere near that today, thankfully. I think we're going to shake the triple-digit heat again. We had a beautiful sunset just yesterday. Yesterday was a hot day, but not the hottest day of the year. We actually had the hottest day of the year so far occur, I believe it was on Tuesday, where we hit 99 degrees. Very hot conditions that day, but thankfully we didn't hit the triple digits, but you know, you might as well have whenever you hit 99, right? As we headed throughout this morning, had a little bit of cloud cover. We've had a few passing clouds as we've headed throughout today, but nothing too serious. Going to have a chance for a few isolated showers and storms though as we head into this afternoon. Here's a look currently outside from our tower cams. San Antonio Airport looking beautiful, just a few clouds out there. We see it as we look towards downtown from northwest San Antonio, and then Calaveras Lake showing similar conditions, that cloud cover still passing through, and a little bit more blue sky as we look out from northern Bexar County from the Morgan's Wonderland camp camera. So as far as radar is concerned, we got some pretty good storms right now down towards portions of Victoria, Goliad County, stretching into portions of Bee County. Tracking some of those storms just kind of moving off towards the north and northeast. Going to see, again, possibly a little bit more coverage, even stretching closer on towards that I-35 corridor as we head throughout this afternoon. Don't be surprised if you have a brief shower or two occur. Now, these are some really heavy downpours, though, starting to move closer on towards Lavaca County, seeing a few isolated showers and storms develop there as well, and DeWitt County may cash in on some of this rain to go along with it. So don't be surprised. Remember, we do have rain chances in for this afternoon. Scattered showers and storms not just for us, but across the northern Gulf of Mexico, they're dealing with that. Still some flood warnings along some rivers for Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. That was from Ida just a few days ago. Still seeing those river floods occur, and we also have that happening in the northeast. Ida now well off to the northeast, not really impacting the U.S. anymore, but interacted with a frontal boundary, and that allowed a lot of moisture to pool up, and they had serious flood issues in the northeast over the last few days as Ida passed over their region. Of course, for us, not any issues with any flooding, not really any issues with rainfall right now. We could use the rain. Temperatures are hot, though. 89 in Pleasanton, 82 in San Antonio, 88 in Beeville, as well as George West, 87 in Cotulla. A little bit of an issue with the sensor down there in Eagle Pass, and hopefully the National Weather Service can get it fixed up here pretty quick, and we can get some more accurate readings, but it's not that cool out there. Dew points right now sitting in the 70s, so very humid, feels much hotter than what it actually is. Feeling more like 102 in Pleasanton, feeling like 96 in Pearsall, as well as Cotulla. 99 is what it feels like on the skin, and George West and Beeville feeling like 100 in Gonzales and 102 in LaGrange. We could only wish it actually felt like 66 in Eagle Pass. As we head throughout today, scattered showers and storms to isolated to scattered showers and storms are going to be possible, mainly for the coastal plains. So areas south and east of I-35 may see a few brief showers. Orlando says, meant to say hello first. No problem, Orlando. Hello to you as well. Hope you're doing well today. Mid-90s as we head into this afternoon to even upper 90s in some spots. Going to have a few passing clouds. We move into tonight. Temperatures will be dropping down to the 70s, and then we move into tomorrow afternoon. You bet, another hot day, mid to upper 90s. Going to have a few isolated showers, mainly for the coastal plains, and that's about it. You can kind of see the trend here, starting off each day with the temperatures in the 70s, 90s for the afternoon, and unfortunately not much rainfall. Pretty much a quarter of an inch of rain or less for everybody over the next 7 days. Not looking very good on the totals by any means. We need the rainfall. Just doesn't look like we're going to be that lucky. As far as the aquifer is concerned, we do have stage 1 water restrictions now in place with 658.7 feet as the height of the aquifer. It's down 3/4 of a foot in the last 24 hours. The 10-day average showing 659.5 feet. So 10-day average continues to sink as our actual level continues to sink each day. As far as the amount of rainfall we've had for 2021 so far, 23.27 inches. August finished up behind average on rainfall, and September starting off on the dry side. This is typically when we start to move into a little bit more wetter time of the year. Our wettest time of the year is May and June on average, but then we hit a second spike as we head into September and October. So let's see if we can get this rainfall that we need for September and October. We could use it since we've had such a dry and hot August. The drought monitor does show, though, that we still only have abnormally dry conditions for portions of Val Verde County, and the moderate drought down towards Big Bend has gone down as well. Texas as a whole has done great to get rid of the drought conditions over the last few months, but with the drier conditions kind of setting up for us again for August and possibly even into parts of September here, we may see drought try to sneak back into the Lone Star State. Let's take a look at the tropics real quick. You know, we had a historic flood that happened in 1921 here in South and Central Texas from a hurricane that had stalled out after it had moved inland there into Mexico and then moved north over our region. That was 1921 and was the whole reason why they set up the almost dam and had set up the whole Riverwalk setup to protect the city. That flood back in 1921, 52 people died in San Antonio, and also there were more than 100 people that died up in Williamson County along the San Gabriel River. That happened in early September, and also the 1900 Galveston hurricane, the deadliest hurricane to ever hit the United States, happened in, I think it made landfall September 8th. So we are in the time of year where we see increased tropical activity, and increase in tropical activity that sometimes impacts Texas, but thankfully right now it's not looking like we have any threats on our doorstep. But we do have some tropical systems that are out there in the Atlantic that we're going to keep a close eye on. For instance, Hurricane Larry right now moving off to the west-northwest at 16 miles per hour. This system not forecast to be a threat to Texas, but will become a major hurricane over the next couple of days. We'll keep a close eye on it and keep you updated on it. Pretty much no chance for development for this wave that's over the Cape Verde Islands. Too much shear in that area and dry air, but we'll watch it closely and keep you updated. And then a low chance for tropical development for this tropical wave that will move from the western portions of the Caribbean into the southern Gulf of Mexico over the next 5 days. We'll watch that one especially closely, but right now can't really consider it a threat. We'll keep an eye on it though. So here's what we have as far as the hurricane frequency each year. The peak of the season is September 10th. That is just a few days away here. And then we're going to start to see things hopefully calm down as we head into October. But you'll notice things stay pretty active even into early to mid-October there. The end of the season isn't even until November 30th. We have now made it all the way to Larry on the list. The next named system would be Mindy, and we'll see where Mindy ends up developing, if it ends up being a new tropical wave off the coast of Africa, or if this system that is forecast to move into the southern Gulf of Mexico manages to form into anything. 7-day forecast for right here back home, switching gears and getting out of the tropics and talking about what we have here in South Texas. A great weekend. You know, Labor Day weekend, we do have some showers and storms possible Monday, but that's pretty much it. Saturday and Sunday looking like great weather for those who may be headed out of town, or maybe just even hanging out right here in San Antonio, hanging out by some of the rivers, the creeks, the lakes, maybe hanging out in the pool in the backyard. Going to be hot, so if you can include water with your plans, that's going to be the best thing you can do. Temperatures will be above average the next few days, but as we head into the middle part of next week, temperatures will be closer to average for this time of year. We're going to have about average amounts of rainfall to maybe even above average rainfall for areas along the coastal plains from day 8 through day 14, so beyond the 7-day forecast for the middle of September. Not too bad, you know. September is a good month for rain, so having around average rainfall should be good for the middle part of September. And then above average temperatures, so possibly upper 90s for highs here for the middle part of September, but I don't think we're going to hit the triple digits. I think we may make it through this entire year without hitting the triple digits once. The last time we did that was 2007, and it would be the 24th year on record where we have had no 100-degree days. So let's hope that happens, knock on wood, but we did hit 99 a few days ago, so might as well have, right? Here's a look at the Texas Gulf Coast forecast for this weekend. If you're traveling down to the coast for Labor Day weekend, looking like great weather for it. Just 10 to 20% chances for rain here and there, 80s to 90s for highs. Perfect beach weather. I hope you can get out there and enjoy it. If you're traveling to some other parts of the state for Labor Day weekend, here's a look at what we have for the forecast. Some showers and storms up towards Amarillo, and that's about it. The rest of the state, not really dealing with rain, and should be great weather for those who want to get out and maybe visit some relatives or some friends nearby, or just enjoy some of the beautiful landscape we have here across Texas. And if your plans for Labor Day weekend, for tomorrow that is, include maybe doing a little bit of hiking at some of our great state parks in the region, it's going to be great weather for it. Again, a lot of sunshine, hot. Make sure you pack water, overpack the amount of water you think you may need. Going to be great weather for it though. If you're headed up to Enchanted Rock, make sure you have ways to protect your skin, because there's a lot of exposure up there whenever you're on top of the big dome. It's just pure sunlight up there. So make sure that you can protect yourself from the sun's rays, as we will be likely having very high to extreme levels of UV for tomorrow. So here's your 7-day forecast again. We'll continue to keep you updated, of course, every time throughout today on our digital platforms on the weather, but Meteorologist Andrew Wilson has an update to the forecast at noon, and Weather Chief Bill Taylor has an update at 4, 5, 6, and 10. I hope everybody has a wonderful Friday and a wonderful Labor Day weekend, and we'll continue to keep you updated on everything right here at KENS 5.